I personally would pay for the privilege to play in the Ryder Cup, said McIlroy. I have come a long way in this, especially with the Olympics, but the two purest forms of competition in our game right now are the Ryder Cup and Olympics, partly because of the purity of no money being involved. It was a discussion that was happening at the last Ryder Cup in Rome. I can see the other side of the argument because the Ryder Cup does create a lot of revenue. It's one of the top 5 biggest sporting events in the world. So I get the argument that the talent could be getting paid. The Ryder Cup is so much more than that, especially to the Europeans and this tour. We've all had a conversation about it with Luke Donald, the European captain, because we obviously heard about the Americans, and the common consensus is that the $5 million paid to the team would be better spent on the DP World Tour to support other events and even to support the Challenge Tour. For us, it would give it a different feel. What we have done a very good job of is being a very cohesive group over the last decade, and we wouldn't want anything to change that. While understanding of the concept, McIlroy has questioned whether the payment to Team USA members is particularly necessary. He added, "I don't think any of the 24 players on either team needs the $400,000. Every 2 years we play there's 104 weeks, and for 103 you can play golf and can get paid, so that's reasonable enough." Going back to the purity aspect, it would make the competition seem a little less pure, but it wouldn't change anything from a European perspective. We would all welcome the money if it didn't change the dynamic of what we had, but I think it would change the dynamic. The Ryder Cup, which will take place at Bethpage next September, has already attracted fierce criticism for $750 per day tickets during the competition itself. McIlroy admits that conversation will take on another dimension, with players in part benefiting from steep prices. It makes us look very unrelatable to the average person on the street because of how much money is being pumped into the game, said the 4-time major winner. But at the same time, that's not our fault in a way. There's people willing to pay what they are willing to pay, and we are fortunate to be in the position. We've been in the right place at the right time.